Top 5. Very inappropriate comic book characters who wouldn't exist today. Racism, addictions, and even bulimia. Egg Foo, Extraño, and Ebony White, 3 very problematic characters from the comics. For several years, the big comic book publishers have made efforts to be more inclusive, with characters diverse in their nationalities, cultures, gender identities, and sexual orientations. Of course, this wasn't always the case, and for several decades, comics featured highly insensitive and inappropriate characters. We recall some of them, not for the purpose of judging a work from several decades ago by today's standards, but to celebrate the changes in representation in recent years. 5. Snowflame. This character made his first appearance in New Guardians in 1988 and had a lot of strength and endurance. So far so good, but there is a small detail: all his powers came from inhaling cocaine. I am Snowflame, and every cell of my being burns with red-hot ecstasy. Cocaine is my god. And I am the human instrument of his will, was his motto. Although the character had his appearance in several issues, the project was canceled. However, for a few years now, various fans have picked up Snowflame independently. 4. Extraño. Although he was not openly gay, Extraño was queer-coded through his outlandish and flashy clothing and his tendency to call himself Ant. He belonged to the same series as Snowflame, the New Guardians, and Extraño, along with other members of the group, become carriers of HIV. Extraño, which means strange in Spanish, was one of the first gay characters in comics, and although he was offensive at the time, there have been several attempts to revive him and give him a new context. 3. Egg Foo. This character was Wonder Woman's adversary. He made his first appearance in October 1965, and he was a communist agent. Egg Foo met all the South Asian stereotypes. He had a racist accent, and his accent was undeniably racist. In recent years, attempts have been made to revamp and update him, but there is not much that can be done to save this stereotypical character from his origins. 2. Ebony White. The first appearance of him was in 1940, and in the first version of him the character is the stereotypical representation of all African Americans in the first half of the 20th century. Even at that time, people complained about the racism of the character, who was a partner of the Spirit, a masked crime fighter. After receiving numerous letters of complaint, Eisner sent Ebony to school in 1946, but he continued to appear on the series looking the same for years. The character was redesigned when he was republished for modern audiences, and today he looks like a normal human being with no exaggerated features. 1. Big Bertha. By day, Ashley Crawford is a beautiful and slim model. But when it comes time to fight crime, she gains super strength, speed, and stamina, as well as nearly 300 kilos in weight. The character returns to her slim figure by literally vomiting all the extra weight out of her. Basically, she was bulimic. She has had appearances in X-Men and Deadpool comics, in one of which she was a circus freak. Thank you for visiting our channel about comics and pop culture. Subscribe to Uncanny Collectibles for more exclusive information, news, and scoops.